those
So
little,
we're cutting.
those little old cutters are about $200 a piece.
Yeah, that's why engine rebuilds are expensive. And you've already got this seat in over here too? Yeah. So this is the last seat. The exhaust valves are smaller than the intake valves. Intake valves, atmospheric pressure, which is only 14.7 pounds per square inch, has to force the air into the through the valves into the pistons. So, but when your piston comes up and you're on your exhaust stroke, well, it produces all kinds of compression, all kinds of pressure, up to 100 pounds, up 120 pounds on this engine when we're done. So, the exhaust valves can be smaller than the intake valves. That's the reason for the difference. So, it's kind of cool. Like I said, we wanted to kind of educate you as we go along. So this is called a four-stroke engine. In the first stroke, the piston's going down, and the intake valve will be open, and it sucks in gasoline and air for that we're going to need for the explosion. And then when it comes back up, both these valves will be shut, and it'll compress that fuel mixture, and then we add a spark to it. When the piston gets to what's called top dead center, it gets to the top, we'll add a spark to it, and that'll push the piston down. And when the piston comes back up, the exhaust valve will open, and the exhaust gases come out. Then the exhaust valve shuts, and the intake opens, and starts that process all over again. So he's getting ready to grind seats now.
Yeah, I'll grind one here so you can see how it's getting cold unhooked.
So he's ground.
And I always do it. The other angle on top, that's a 30-degree seat.
Okay.
And I do 15 around the top of it, so I know where the outside edge of the thing's gonna hit the valves.
So that's all done. Correct?
Yeah, here's one that's already been done. And you can see the line all the way around the,
Where it's touching.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's too far out, then I can use that top angle a little bit more and move that away from the edge so it's not all the way on the edge of the valves.
Cool.
That's the process on that.
So it's moving along. Just wanted to give you guys an update as to what's going on with it, and of course then all this machine work will be done. He'll have this assembled, all the pistons in it, all the valves in it, a crankshaft will be in it, and then we'll take it from there. We'll add the starter and the generator and the transmission and the head, cylinder head, and the exhaust manifold and intake manifold. He's got a piston here to tell us about.
That's one after we cut the top off of it.
Yeah, the pistons, what we did to compensate for the pistons coming up higher than the top of this deck, he had the top of the pistons cut down. And that's a pretty common practice. That was suggested by the guy that used to work for Hercules Engines for 30 or 40 years and now supplies us with the replacement parts. All right, guys. Want to give you an update, let you know what's going on. Thanks.